Results are coming in right now after several communities went to the polls for primary day.
And the most prominent of these races is for Detroit mayor and to narrow down the race to replace Mike Duggan. 9 candidates are on the ballot for Detroit mayor, and the top 2 from today's primary will advance to a runoff in November. Numbers continue to come in, and the Associated Press reports Detroit City Council President Mary Sheffield has advanced to the November election. Right there, you see she's received over 50% of the vote. Now, Pastor Solomon Kinlock currently in second place with about 17%, and Santiel Jenkins is in third with around 15%.
You can imagine the excitement, the tension at so many of these parties, depending on those numbers. Right now, let's go live to the watch party for Solomon Kinlock, where the pastor just took to the stage.
Detroit is a tale of 2 cities. One where the Renaissance and the road to prosperity has not reached enough of the people. Until we reach the whole town, we have not done nearly enough.
Great for a phenomenal turnout, for trusting in me to continue to lead our city. The work continues, and so we're going to continue to connect over this last 91 days of the campaign to ensure that this city moves forward in a positive direction. Detroiters chose experience. They chose people-centered leadership. They chose integrity, and they chose someone who has a track record of delivering for our city, and that will continue serving as mayor.
With the battle for second place underway, the council president says this is the night for a party. Live look at the party here at the Cambria Hotel in downtown Detroit.
Some people just did not vote. Why? Take a look. All right, let me ask a couple of random people here. Did you vote today?
No. 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 No.
Why not?
Yo, listen. I am absolutely, positively done. I am done. I was telling people on the Millionaire Morning Show this morning that I can't take it anymore. I genuinely can't. I get into arguments all the time on different platforms and different panels about what is happening in the communities and the cities, and I've chosen to live here, but I am absolutely disappointed and flabbergasted at the fact that you got 600,000-700,000 people inside of the city, and probably more, to be honest with you, probably significantly more, because that's just what's counted every 10 years with the census, and you got less than a 10% voter turnout rate. And then they do these interviews where these guys are basically kikiing and haw-hawing and smiling in the camera and don't even realize that the news reporter is laughing at them, not with them. They all gather and they over there on the Avenue of Fashion, which is being revamped and it's awesome, and they don't even turn out. They don't even turn out. Black people aggravate me so much, and they say stuff like, and I ain't even got into the people that they elected to go to the runoff over in November. I ain't even got to that part yet, right? But you got black men and black women. Black men is over here kikiing, haw-hawing about the fact that they didn't show up to the polls, and it absolutely disgusts me. It is one of the most ignorant things that I've seen in my entire life. As of today, right this second, right now, as of the time that I'm recording this video, there are tens of thousands of people, black people everywhere. The ratchetness is insane. There are tens of thousands of people that have descended downtown, and they are all at Ford Field at a Chris Brown concert. Let me say that again for the people in the back. They are all down here at a Chris Brown concert. They planned it. They researched it. They went and looked at previous stops to know what time that he's going to be on, and if he's the type of performer to be late, who's going to be the show openers, the whole 9 yards. I did a review video of people over there in Houston, and the reason that I'm identifying some of these cities is because it's the same thing everywhere. Not only do they not show up to the polls, but you know that the ones that show up to the polls show up because they're uneducated when they show up to the polls. Over there in Houston, you know, they had a hair giveaway, big hair giveaway, and the people were fighting and clawing. And our people in the previous generations, long time ago, actually fought for our right to be able to elect the leaders. We will sit there and talk about a system. We don't know nothing about who's the city council members. People don't even know what platforms people are running on for mayor, right? And the Kinlock guy, right? Because now it's a runoff. So you got the the Mary Sheffield chick, which I'm not even gonna get into all of the, because you know it is what it is, right? When you in the city, you don't really want to get involved in your voice of who you think should win when it comes to politics because it gets really close to home. But I do my part, and at minimum, I educate myself, I vote, I am familiar with the different candidates, and even though I don't allow for these people, because some of them have, you know, they've reached out to me in order to use my platform to get their message out or whatever, and that's not really what this is right now. I'm kind of focusing 100% on myself, building myself on my brand or whatever, so on and so forth. Delving into the politics aspect of it, I can tell you one thing. You've seen the Solomon Kinlock guy, and I'm pretty sure that he's a really, really, really good guy. I'm pretty sure that he's an awesome person, but do y'all really want a pastor running as mayor in the city? Or do you want business leaders? Do you want, like it's crazy what we even talking about. The popularity politics is playing out here again. We just had a phenomenal run of resurgence in the city with one of the smartest business leaders in Mike Duggan. Mike Duggan, hopefully he wins to become governor because he's really bipartisan and he's about that money. He about making sure that things get done and working with everybody and not dividing himself based off of identity politics. They already only vote blue here in any inner city, whether you're talking about Detroit, Houston, New York, whatever, bro. Los Angeles, all of it, Chicago. That's all the same, man. And it's just this is disappointing, bro. It's disheartening. It breaks my heart to think that not only did less than 10% of the people have it's the lowest voter turnout rate, but probably one of the most important elections up to in my lifetime. And you got these people that's sitting here looking dumb on camera. Let me play them for you, and then we can go from there.
Let me ask a couple of random people here. Did you vote today?
No. 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 No.
Why not?
I was busy.
Busy? You got all days, kind of days to vote.
I know.
When are you going to vote?
It's over with.
Right? What about you? How come you didn't vote? You own a big store here, Avenue of Fashion.
I'm handling business, but I didn't really get a.
Is it important to vote?
Yeah, it is, definitely.
Why don't you vote?
I'm sorry.
Who's running for mayor?
Can you give me a real explanation why I should vote? What's the difference in our business and how we moving around
you
to vote?
You vote for mayor and council. They make decisions on your property, on your how you live your life.
Right. How we live our life.
They really think they cooked too. They really was thinking that they cooked. It's really sad, bro.
Yeah.
So we gotta chill more with the people that's making decisions in our life to make the vote.
Yeah, why not? What's wrong with that?
Ain't nothing wrong with that. We got to.
Do you think? So why did you vote?
Because I'm just not really into that.
The politics.
The politics for it. It had to really make a decision making for our business marketing and what's going on and what we got in our community.
What do you say?
It's amazing, bro. It's so dumb and it's amazing. Again, I am absolutely taken aback at how nonchalant we are about what happens in our lives and how things play out, especially people that whine the most. We whine the most, bro. We complain the most. We always got something to say. It's always something wrong. It's everybody else's fault. It's a system. Black people, blah, 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 bro. I ain't going for it no more. In my 43 years on this earth, I am absolutely done. And so for me, at this point, maybe I'll wake up tomorrow and have a completely different perspective. But at this point, I just can't focus on anything else that got, honestly, and I stayed here. I stayed here because it was important to be a representation, to be one of the few people that don't leave the city once they blow up or get some motion or get big or whatever, so on and so forth. And so I stayed here and I promote the city and I've always been Detroit first. And for what though? You know what I'm saying? For what? What's the point? And I don't get it. So I don't know, man. I'm rethinking everything because it's like I don't like wasting my time, bro. I don't want to waste no motion. I ain't got time for none of this stuff, bro. It's a lot. It's a lot, bro. It's 100% a lot. And I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to do. I just don't have nothing. I don't have nothing. I don't have no explanation. I don't have no mindset for it. I can't tell you nothing at this point. What I can say is that it's a lot to think about, and it's almost like you got to drag the community forward, but what's the point if they don't even participate in what it is that's happening in their own lives? Let me know what y'all think inside of the comments. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. Tej Hanley, got some on my head. Tej Hanley, 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. I love you. I appreciate you. Let me know what y'all think about the voter turnouts in y'all cities.